All right, everybody. Is there anything else? Any last questions before? Okay.
You gonna be back on Letterman?
Back on Letterman, they put I think maybe some kind of a band on me.
No.
A band. I hope so because I'd love to.
This was great.
Yeah. No, I would love to do it, but I actually think that they probably will never let me again.
You gonna write any more books?
Books, yeah. I've got this great one coming up. It's about this. Well, I told the last people too. I might turn it into a movie, but a friend of mine who lives in actually he used to live in a treehouse. He told me about these dogs from Mexico. And they live in Panama and in Cuba. They're Mexican hairless dogs, and once a year the women get really swollen and their tits get huge, and they drip milk. They have their teats, and I mean massive amounts of milk, and they all hang out in parking lots and stuff on this one night, and if you stand up above and look down, they make these kind of, almost like Jackson Pollock videos. This is true, I've witnessed it. And it's incredible, this parking lot just becomes this amazing, like, tit milk painting. And so I just had this idea of these dogs becoming art forgers. Anyway, that's probably what the next book is.
Do you have a name for it?
If I turn it into a movie, I would get Morgan Freeman and Harrison Ford to play it on their knees.
I was wondering, have you ever been to Florida?
Florida, that's one. Yeah. You ever go to Sarasota?
Oh yeah, Sarasota's wonderful.
This is a true story. I knew a guy who got AIDS in Sarasota, and then went back the next year, fucked the same dude, and the AIDS disappeared. I always think that place is like it's like mythical. Yeah.
Do you think Magic Johnson did the same thing?
It's possible. I think he probably paid for his to disappear.
I just had I wanted to give you something really quick, and I also wanted to ask you just one question. It's a
Oh wow, thank you.
I like Miami Vice.
Rocket.
Let's go original.
Tub, sorry.
Yeah. There's just one thing I've just been wondering ever since I saw Julian Donkey Boy. When I was watching, I was thinking, okay, this is hidden camera, this is that, and then there's that scene on the bus where he has the baby, and I've just always wondered, like, if that was hidden, and how it is filming something like that in a public bus.
Yeah, that was actually a really tough scene to do. It was hidden cameras, and we had to get a dead baby from it was a baby that had been in a jar in formaldehyde at Caltech, and so we had to pay this guy named Hector. I can't say his last name, but anyway, I shouldn't have even talked about that part. It was so long ago, I'm just remembering it as we go. Yeah, that was pretty brutal because he had to be on a bus with a dead baby.
And the passengers are all real people freaking out.
A lot of hidden cameras. Also because we had to get the reaction, so obviously anyone that reacted you had to get releases from. So there also had to be, we had to be following the bus and jumping off the bus and saying that was actually fake baby. Can I get your signature? But yeah, most of the cameras were in watches, people's zippers on glasses. And it was definitely one of the most, it was for Ewan, it was really intense. I was in a car, a couple of cars behind the bus, looking at a monitor, but for Ewan it was really, really intense with that thing. But anyway, it all worked out. Anything else? Yeah?
Any ideas for future films?
Well, besides that dogma. Yeah, I actually have this one movie. I'm probably going to make it next. It is going to be a great comedy.
Like that joke people on Letterman?
Like what?
That joke people on Letterman?
Which one?
First time you were on?
I just use the same jokes. No, I don't know. I really plan on making a great comedy. Something that's like a crossover hit. I thought this was going to be, but was trying to appeal to the Miley Cyrus tween set. So, probably not. Yeah.
Has Werner seen this yet?
I don't know, I actually should find out. I don't know. This all kind of happened so quick, yeah. Anything else?
How many times is this movie going to be showing around the country? How many places are you going?
Well, what the hell does that matter? What? What, do you like numbers? You one of those types that likes to know, if like I said 15 or like 6, it would mean something? What?
It wouldn't matter, I don't care.
Yeah, I know, that's why. That's why I like that answer question kind of. Anything else?
Yeah. Is that the usual role for one of your assistants? Is that?
Yeah, I asked them to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I asked them to do a lot, and it's always exciting for me.
Did you know the one was selling your shoes on eBay?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
No, I knew it till today. But I love the fact, I told him afterwards that it's amazing walking into somebody on the street who's wearing your shoes that you just wore. I was like some Bob Dylan. Yeah.
What was it like working with Werner's up?
It's great, Werner's like one of the best. Just great.
It was nice.
Is he nice? No. I mean, that's probably not the word I would use to describe him, but he's great. It's always more important. Anything else? Any other thing? Anything else? Yeah?
Can you tell me anything about the music that's going to be in this movie?
No. No, I'm just kidding. It was, there's one song, well, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a couple songs that just repeat. One of them is Three Little Devils song. It's based on a recording that someone had played me in 1992 of it's a cassette recording of a woman who had both her larynx completely removed, and she was in a ditch in North Carolina, and they were throwing dirt over her head. And this is what she sang, at least what I heard, as they put the dirt over her head. She just became the hum, the noise, and that's kind of what it sounds like. And you guys are already walking out. All right, guys. I'll let that be. Hey, thanks for coming.